Hello and welcome to this episode of I Am Possible Radio. This is episode number 23, I believe, and this is it is number 4 in a 4-part series. We have Mia Elise and Miss Sally Savasco with us today. We're missing 2 members of our team today because they're sick or whatever. I don't know. They didn't want to come. Who knows? So today we are talking about high ticket sales. So the series that we were doing this the last couple episodes was on high ticket, how to sell high ticket and high ticket sales. And today we are talking with Sally about high ticket sales through social media. That has kind of been the craze over the last, I don't want to say craze, but just the next big thing since social media and sales and whatnot is actually selling in the DMs or through social media, through Instagram. More and more people are getting organic success through selling through social. And Sally that is her expertise, is in social media management and through social sales. And so I'm going to let Sally take it away with what she's seeing is working now for making sales through social media.
Okay, thanks, Mia. Yeah, it's really amazing in this day and age. What's happening is people are looking for a real human connection. Imagine that.
Imagine that.
So what actually happens is, as you make those real human connections, you build that know, like, and trust factor, invite people into your group or into your Instagram circle of followers, and you start having these conversations with them. They actually know that you're a real live human being. You care about what's going on in their world. And if you bridge with them, then they're likely to come to you when they're interested or need something, or they see that you have the expertise that they're looking for. And they're more likely to recommend you, by the way. So it's a great referral network as well. It's not just about making that human connection one-to-one. It's about the fact that when you make that connection to one, they know many. So they will bring more back to you. So it's a really wonderful way to network. Used to be back in the day, the networking was mostly done offline. You went to your chamber meetings, you went to various different organizational meetings and did a lot of networking. In this day and age, it's all about networking online. And it's all about your connections and who knows who. And
yes.
It's about what you know as much as it is about who you know these days.
That is so true. That is so true.
Yeah. So, I mean, that's the bottom line, is to be real, be authentic, really show that you care. And some of these things that happen in our group is we have a free group that we invite people to come join us on. And it's facebook.com/groups/I Am Possible Tribe. And you're welcome to join us there. And in that free group, we do have a lot of back and forth conversations with everyone, and they know us now. And many of them are already making progress with their offers, and they post things there, and they not only get feedback from us right away, but they get feedback from the other members. It's a community. So it really builds and builds and builds on itself, because we're constantly growing the group, but we're also getting this wonderful interaction amongst the members.
Yes.
Which solidifies, and amazing testimonials, I should add.
Yeah, we just had a really good one. We have a standout member in our group at the current moment who's just really seeing great success. I want to talk about the strategy for social selling, because I think we've all been inside of free groups and somebody posts maybe a request for a job, like somebody to do a job for them or something like that. I know I have, and then we get inundated with messages or whatever. Or on the flip side, maybe we've joined a group and the owner of that group then like DMs us almost immediately and is like, come buy my thing. So can you talk a little bit about a way to the strategy for selling your offers, maybe in the DMs where it doesn't feel sleazy or gross or uninvited, I guess?
Yeah, that's a great point, Mia. There is a bit of group etiquette, I guess I'll call it. And you're absolutely right. The last thing you want to do is reach out to somebody the first time and drop a link. That will absolutely turn people off right away because they don't know you yet. You have to get to know someone before. It's like walking into a bar, going up to the first guy you see, asking him to marry. It doesn't work that way. I mean, I suppose on a rare occasion, somebody might say yes because they're desperate, but you really, you have to warm up the relationship first. You've got to get into their head, get into their space. Where are they at? What are they doing? The only way to find out what their needs are is to connect and ask some questions. I've been in sales since before I was born. So I can tell you that the one thing that I always did when I went to call on the head buyers for the entire grocery chains, I went in with the idea that I was going to listen twice as much as I talk. That's why you have 2 ears and 1 mouth. And so I asked questions right out of the gate. Ask some questions. Find out more about the person. Find out what their world is about. What are their challenges? What's happening in the world? What are they doing? Why did they join the group in the first place? What did they think they wanted to get out of it? And then the more you ask these questions, the more you're going to know how to serve these people. It's all about the service. It's about serving. It's not about you. It's about them.
I love that. It's not about you, it's about them. So when somebody, I know like one of the big things that people do is when a group of people join your group, they create a post and tag all those people to like make an intro. I never participate in those because I don't have time for that. But do you think that that's a good strategy? How do you get somebody to message you? Like, how do you get people to message you interested in your offers?
Well, that's an interesting thing. As we got our whole system started with I Am Possible, oddly enough, or funny enough, they started messaging me from the beginning when they found out that I was the point person that could be there to do some of the help and the customer service kind of things and point them in the right direction or, show them where things are. They started reaching out to me first, some of them. Many of them. And some I reached out to, of course, in the beginning, but many were coming to me because they knew I was the concierge, if you will. When you announce that, and people will start reaching out to you, it's kind of funny too. Facebook's news feeds and threads, if you will, are all jumbled up, as everyone knows. Yes. There's no rhyme or reason. There's no order to them. And so it makes it hard for people sometimes to find where things are. And even if you organize it and you tell everyone where it is, it's always a great idea to make sure they know to come to you if they need something. And that's where the conversations, many of them started in our group, was people were, just asking questions. And when they started asking questions and I started interacting, next thing you know, we've got a relationship going, and then know who I am, what I'm doing here, what I help with, and what our group is about. And, and they start asking. That's gold. They say, can you give me a link to that offer?
Yeah. So I've also seen people do, like an Instagram story or something that's like, hey, I have 5 spots available. If you're interested, DM me. I've also seen like, I'm doing this new offer and we're just trying it out or something like that. Just doing like throwing out a teaser and then saying like, DM me. And I've had some friends who have had like some really good success. Like their whole business is based off of selling in DMs.
It's huge. That's where the magic happens for sure. And Instagram, and there are people making hundreds of thousands of dollars a month just on Instagram alone through the DMs. they're focused on that. Our jam is more of Facebook. We do Instagram as well. We do YouTube. We do all these things, but we're more on Facebook because that happens to be our, more of our expertise.
Yeah, but, Facebook is our jam.
And I think most people have at least one platform that they show up on the most, and then they sprinkle it together with other properties. And I know people get overwhelmed when they look at all the things they can be doing online. It's best really to go deep into one, especially, and maybe two platforms.
Okay. So going in deep into one, maybe two. That's some good advice. So you know that you always show up consistently in this one space.
Exactly. That's much better than being scattered everywhere and inconsistently showing up, because you don't get the traction.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I agree. If you could give our listeners one golden nugget for selling their high ticket offers on social media, what would it be?
One golden nugget. I would say if you don't do it yourself, is to definitely have a VA or an assistant consistently connecting with people over private messaging and DMs, direct messages.
Consistent connection. So whether you have time to do it or you hire somebody like Sally to go in and do your social media connection, that's a good advice. So a lot of what we talk about is that most sales happen through authentic connection. So gone are the days where, you can throw up a sleazy ad and say, buy my stuff, and people will buy it. People are spending more money than they ever have, but especially now in this pandemic, you would think that it would be the other way around, that people would be holding on to their money more. But what I found is that I know myself personally, and then a lot of my friends, we're actually spending more money in this pandemic time than we ever have. But we want to know where our money is going, and we want to know that there's value in what we're buying. And so your customers want that too. So social media, whether you try to avoid it like the plague or not, because I know a lot of people do, you have to be consistent. You have to be visible. Social media is just the way of life. It used to be the yellow pages and radio and TV ads and in-person business cards and networking events and all that stuff in person. We can't do that right now. The yellow pages, I don't even know if it exists anymore. So where people, get their information from and buy from is we buy from friends. So friends buy from friends. All things being equal, friends buy from friends. So if you are showing up in your space, really being authentic, making those connections, building that relationship, people will be more likely to buy from you as opposed to the person down the street who's selling the same thing.
Yes, and as you grow in the online space, as I said before, you get these, if you're really serving people at the highest level, you get these amazing testimonials. I mean, some of the testimonials we've gotten are just unbelievably heartwarming. It's like, oh my gosh, we changed people's lives.
Yeah, we do. Somebody said yesterday that for every $1 they put into ads, she got $4 back, and she made more money in one day than she typically makes in 2 weeks in her day job. So that's huge. And that's like a golden nugget, like success story. Not everybody sees that type of success right out of the gate. Some niches are more hot than others, but when you start to really invest authentically into your people and into your tribe, you start to see these really amazing testimonials that come out of it. All right. I think that wraps it up. Thank you, Miss Sally.
We should just mention the link to our high ticket toolkit.
Right. Thank you. Yes. So we've been doing these series to teach you about high ticket sales. And we have this really amazing high ticket masterclass, toolkit class that we're doing this week. All 4 of us have contributed to this toolkit with these really amazing resources for you to go from 0 to your million. So we map it out for you, and we're sharing the plan and the strategy to get you there, the social selling. I just looked through, Sally, the thing that you put together. I looked through that last night. It looks amazing. So all about high ticket social selling. There's like a planning calculator. There's all kinds of good stuff. And then Maria and I are teaching a masterclass tomorrow evening to go along with the high ticket toolkit. So it's only $19.95. What was that?
7 p.m. Eastern.
7 p.m. Eastern, yes. And there will be a replay. So if you miss it, no big deal. You'll get the replay and the toolkit and all of that good stuff. No big deal. $19.95, super easy. We're just having a good time teaching this thing. So get in on it. It's hightickettoolkit.com. And we'll post the link below. And we hope to see you there. It closes tomorrow. Once the masterclass starts, you can't buy it anymore. So if you, I don't know what we're doing with it after that, but if you miss it, you miss it. So $20. Can't beat that.
Yep. It's well worth it. Way more than worth it.
Oh, I know. When I was creating my resource, I was like, I could sell this for $100 easy.
Yeah.
All right, friends. Until next time, we'll see ya.